Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. We are still discussing the ellipses. And we define the ellipses as a set of points that are or whose distance from two focus points or foci is constant. And we give the standard equation for the ellipses with center 0, 0, and the standard equation of the ellipses when the center is h and k. And we said that the standard equation or standard form of the equation, if the major axis is parallel to the x-axis, is given by x minus h to power 2 divided by a square plus y minus k to power 2 divided by b square equal to 1, where a is greater than b. And this is the ellipse will be horizontal, or the major axis is horizontal or parallel to the x-axis. The center is h and k. Vertices will be h plus a and k, and h minus a and k. Foci will be h plus c and k, and h minus c and k. If the major axis is parallel to the y-axis, then the equation will be given x minus h to power 2 divided by b square, and y minus k to power 2 divided by a square equal to 1, where a also is greater than b. So larger denominator will indicate the direction of the ellipse. When the larger is under the x variable, then it is horizontal. If it is under the y variable, then it is vertical. So the center is h and k, and vertices will be h, k plus a and h and k minus a. Focus points are h, k plus c and h and k minus c, where c can be found by this relation, c square equal to a square minus b square. As direct application for this one, as we did in the last two parts, we are going to solve some exercises to find the center, vertices, and foci. In this exercise, we need to find the center, vertices, and the foci. We are given 3x squared plus 4y squared equal to 12. Now, this equation is not in the standard form, because the standard form we have in the right-hand side must be equal to 1. So this is not equal to 1. So we have to make it equal to 1. So we need to divide by 12. We divide by 12, we will have 3, and 12 will be x squared divided by 4. So the equation will be written as x to power 2 divided by 4 plus y squared over 3. We simplify 4 and 12. I will have 3 equal to 1. Now 4 is bigger than 3. It is under the x variable. So this ellipse is horizontal, or the major axis is parallel to the x-axis. I can say it is horizontal major axis. H means horizontal major axis. So from this equation now, I can find a, which is equal to square root of 4, which is equal to 2. B equals square root of 3. And C will be square root of 4 minus 3, which is equal to 1. I have A, B, and C. We can now find the center, vertices, and the foci. Number 1, center is 0 and 0. Because I don't have any number with x, no number with y, so it is 0 and 0. Vertices, V1, since this is horizontal, then it is h plus a and k. H is equal to 0. This is h and k. So it will be a and 0. So it is 2 and 0. And the second vertex will be minus 2 and 0. It is h minus a and k. For the foci, F1, it is H plus C and K. That will be, H is 0, so it will be 1 and 0, and F2 will be minus 1 and 0. So the sketch or the draft for the sketch of this ellipse will be 0, 0. We have, this is F1, V1, F2. So this should be horizontal, not vertical. Will be F1, 1 and 0, V1, 2 and 0, F2 minus 1 and 0, and V2. That will be minus 2 and 0. So this will be the ellipse of this equation. So I have another example. Suppose that we are given this equation. We have 4x to the power 2 plus y squared minus 24x minus 4y plus 48. So in the first step, we have to write it in the standard form. Write the equation. The standard form using completing the square. Square. I have 4x squared and y squared. So we have to complete the square for each variable. For the first one, I have 4. I can put this in groups. 4x squared minus 24x plus. Second one is y squared minus 8y. This constant, I will move it to the other side, will be minus 48. So I have 4x squared minus 24x plus y squared minus 8y. Now to complete the square, we must have the coefficient of x squared must be equal to 1. So I will take 4 as a common factor. I will have x squared minus 6x plus y squared minus 8y equal to minus 48. Now for the first bracket, I have to add half of the coefficient of x. So we need to add 6 divided by 2 and square it. That will be 9. For the second bracket, we have 8 divided by 2 squared, and that will be 16. So I'm going to add 4 multiplied by x squared minus 6x plus 9 minus 9. This is the idea of the completing the square. We are adding and removing the same quantity so that we will not change the equation. For the second one, it is y squared minus 8y plus 16 minus 16 equal to minus 48. Now the first 3 terms will give me perfect square. So I can write it as 4 multiplied by x minus 3 to power 2 minus 9 plus same thing for the second bracket. This will be perfect square, so we can write it as y squared minus 8y, or just direct, will be y squared minus 4 to power 2 minus 16 equal to minus 48. Now I have 4 as a common factor. If we open the bracket, I will have 4 multiplied by x minus 3 square minus 36 plus y minus 4 all to power 2 minus 16 equal to minus 48. So I will have 4 x minus 3 square plus y minus 4 to power 2 equal to minus 48 plus 36 plus 16. That will be 4 x minus 3 to power 2 plus y minus 4 to power 2 equal to 4. Still, this is not in the standard form because I have this 4 as a common factor, so we need to divide by 4 because also the right hand side is equal to 4, it is not equal to 1. We have to make it equal to 1. I have to make this equal to 1, so we divide by 4. So it will be x minus 3 square plus y minus 4 square divided by 4 equal to 1. Now this is in the standard form. Now for the denominator, I have 4, which is greater than the 1. This is over 1. So the larger denominator is under the y variable, which means that this ellipse will be vertical, or the major axis is parallel to the y axis. Now, since we have the standard form of this equation, we can find a, that will be square root of 4, which is equal to 2. B is square root of 1, which is equal to 1. And C will be square root of 4 minus 1, that will be square root of 3. From this, we can find now the center. It is 3 and 4. And vertices, V1 is given by H and K plus A. Because this is vertical, as we say, this is major axis is vertical. So I will have 3 and 4 plus A is equal to 2. That will be 3 and 6. V2 be H and K minus A, which is equal to 3 and 4 minus 2. That will be 3 and 2. For the focus point F1 is H and K plus C. That will be 3 and H is given by 4 plus C, which is equal to square root of 3. And F2 will be H and K minus C, which is equal to 3. And 4 minus square root of 3. So these are the properties of this ellipse. And the draft for the graph of this ellipse, we have 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3. This is the center. Vertical. And the vertices are 3 and 6. V1 and 3 and 2. Will be something like this one. And this will be the focus point. F1 and F2. The idea of finding the center, vertices, and foci for an ellipse when it is not given in the standard form. So we have to put it in the standard form, either by dividing the equation by the right hand side if the left-hand side is written as perfect square, and if it is not given in perfect square, we have to make it in standard form by using the commuting the square, and then we can find the center, vertices, and the foci.